Hello students, welcome to Global Online University. This video is regarding Northeast Set 2022 Paper 1 preparation, where we have taken most expected MCQs from Information and Communication Technology unit. After watching this complete video, you'll get a very clear idea of what to expect from this unit. We have covered all the topics from ICT unit, so you will definitely increase your score in the examination. We have also started new batch on our WhatsApp group for Northeast 2022 Paper 1 preparation, where we will give you full syllabus video lectures, 40 plus mock test, complete notes and practice MCQs for Paper 1 preparation. If you follow this course, you will definitely score more than 70 marks in Paper 1. We also have Paper 2 theory notes and MCQs for all the subjects for Northeast 2022 preparation.
The first question for today is, consider the following storage devices: hard disk, CD-ROM, DVD or floppy disk. Now you have to arrange these in ascending order. Ascending means from small to bigger. Okay, the one which has lowest storage capacity to the high storage capacity. So if we look at these options, the least will be floppy disk. You know, these are very old ones, so it would be D, starting with D. Then it would be CD-ROM, yes, B, and then comes DVD, digital versatile disk, okay, and the highest storage is hard disk. So the right answer is DBCA, option A is the right answer. Now this question is saying, given below are two statements. So there are two statements. You have to tell if one is correct or the other is correct, or if both are true or both are false. Let's read the statement. Statement 1 is saying that internet is a private network inside a company or an educational organization. So this is absolutely wrong. We all know that internet is used all around the world. It connects computers to all the computers around the globe. Okay, so this definition is more apt for intranet. So intranet is used within an organization. While statement 2, it says HTML is an incomplete code package that allows the users to create web pages. So HTML stands for hypertext markup language, but it is not incomplete. Okay, it is a complete code package because although the websites created from HTML is basic, but it can still create web pages. Okay, complete website can be created. So even this statement is wrong, which makes option B right, that both of the statements are false or incorrect. Which of the following statement is or correct? Software is loaded into secondary storage. Secondary storage means like your CDs or DVDs. So this statement is absolutely wrong. Software is not loaded into secondary storage from RAM and is then executed by a CPU. No, it is loaded into RAM, which is read random access memory. Okay. Second statement is saying a search engine is a software that is designed to search for information on the World Wide Web. This is absolutely right because we know there are so many famous search engines like your Google or your Yahoo or Bing. All these help you to search for any kind of information or data that you want on the internet. Okay, so only option B is right. Next is identify the correct matching pairs. TXT is text file. Okay, MP3, so if I look at this, this is right. MP3 is audio video, yes, this is also true. XLS is PowerPoint presentation, no. XLS is your spreadsheet, okay? It is related to spreadsheets, and AVI is audio video interface. So it is not used for statistical information, it is also a video, audio, and video file format. So only 1 and 2 is correct. Next is, put the following units of storage in the correct order starting from the smallest unit going to the largest. Okay, so they're asking you to arrange the storage unit into ascending order. So as we all know, the basic storage unit is bit. Okay, so bit, then 8 bits combine and form a byte. Then a byte makes 1,000 bytes makes a kilobyte, so it is 6 to 1. Then after kilobyte, students, it comes megabyte. Okay, 3 will come. Then will come gigabyte, 5, and then will come 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 6. So if we look at options, the right answer is option C. Okay, 621354. So your basic is 1 bit, and then it goes on from bit to byte and then kilobyte, megabyte. And also remember, one nibble is called, it is 4 bits. Okay, you can also call it as half a byte. Okay, next. A new laptop has produced that weighs less. Okay, there is a new technology that has come up, and because of which laptops are lighter now. Okay, they're smaller, they are lighter than the previous versions that were produced. So now the question is asking, which of these following technologies is used to make the laptops lighter and smaller? Universal serial bus? No, this is not right. Neither random access memory, neither Blu-ray drive, but SSD. SSD is the new technology that has come up, which has made laptops lighter and faster. NMEICT stands for. So this NMEICT, this is very important in so many of the examinations. This is being asked. So, if you look at the options, the right one is option A, National Mission on Education through ICT. So, this was a initiative by MHRD then, which is now called Ministry of Education. So, there are numerous initiatives or projects that come under this NMEICT. You have e-Antra, and you have this National Digital Library, Swayam and Swayam Prabha. All these come under NMEICT. Okay, so it helps to expand higher education in ICT. Next is scrambling of data before transmission over a network to avoid manipulation by third parties known as. So, whenever you want to send your data over the network, you don't want that others to read your text. So, that text is converted into cipher text. Okay, this is called cipher text, which does not allow others to read it. So, this, changing your original text into other form is known as encryption. It helps in data security. Okay. Next is, which one of the following allows a phone call to be routed over network wires? So this is the right answer is option D, voice over internet protocol. So this has allowed to make a phone call over network. Next is, which of the following correctly lists type of computer memory from highest to lowest? So if you look at the options, secondary storage, RAM, cache memory, and CPU registers. So since they are asking from highest, the whenever such type of questions come, students always remember the CPU registers will have higher speed. Then will come your cache memory. Okay. So because of cache also, this computer has become faster. Then comes your RAM, and the secondary storage is the has the lowest speed. So the right answer is option C, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. RAM is used as short memory as it is it expensive, small capacity, programmable, or volatile? So RAM is used as short because short means for a very small duration. Because it is volatile, whatever is stored inside the RAM, whenever the computer switches off, everything gets disappeared or vanishes. Okay. Line access and avoidance of collisions are main functions of. So you all know that if you want to send something from one computer to other, your data is it is broken into different parts. Okay, which is called packets. So how these packets will be sent over the network, and it breaks, this data is broken into small packets and they are sent through different routes. Okay, they don't go at once. So this line access, how the data will be sent, and avoidance of collision, so that no packets, they don't collide, or they don't hit each other. That is taken care by network protocol. So we have numerous network protocol like TCP, IP, UDP. All these are protocols that take care of all these tasks, line access and avoidance of collision. Which is not a web browser? So students, as you all know, web browser are those kind of application software that helps you to access the Internet. So if you look at the options, we all know internet is a very famous web browser. Okay, so this is not right. Netscape Navigator also. Firefox is also a web browser, so this is not correct. While option C is correct, Facebook is a social networking website. Okay, it is not a web browser. That is why C is the answer. Which one of the following is not the same as the other three? MAC address, hardware address, physical address, or IP address. So your MAC address, physical address, and hardware address, these are used for local identification of any computer on the LAN, while your IP address is used for global identification of your system over the network. Okay, which is on the internet. So odd one out is option D, IP address. In computer networking, HTTP is a stateless protocol as servers do not many information about past clients. HTTP is acronym for. So students in UGC net examinations always remember to prepare acronym, because you can expect one acronym from ICT unit. At least the basic ones you should know. So HTTP is a basic one, and its full form is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So it helps in the communication between your web server and client. Okay, client is like if you are searching something on the internet, so you are the client, and the servers who the one who is giving you the information, it is called server. So that communication is done by hypertext transfer protocol. Okay. Dot temp is a transit file, transactional file, temporary file, or transfer file. So dot temp, it stands for temporary files. Option C is the right answer. So it is used when a file is being created or modified, and many times it is also used to recover data. Okay, so that is the task of a temp file. You can also delete the temp files. Next is dash. The dash is a basic unit of information in computing and digital communication. So this question is very simple. The right answer is option B. Bit is the basic unit. In one of the previous questions also I told you that bit is the basic or the smallest unit of information. Then comes bit, then nibble, then byte, then kilobyte, and megabyte, and so on. Okay. Next is which of the following statement is not correct? uh, Option A is computer is capable of processing only digital signals. So this is not right. A computer can process both digital and analog signals. You know there is something called hybrid computers. So that can also process analog signals as well. So that means this option is incorrect, right? Let me also read you the other options. Appropriate software is used for processing of data. Yes, this is correct. Computer is capable of processing digital and analog signals. Yes, as I told you, hybrid ones. Computer is capable of analyzing both qualitative and quantitative data. Yes, there are different softwares that can analyze this. So, A is the right answer. Which of the following statement is correct? Again, you have to tell which is the right option. Virus is an operating system. No, it is not an operating system. Virus does not allow, internet does not allow the virus to spread. This is absolutely wrong. There is a type of virus called worm. It can easily transmit from the computer to the network. Option D says virus improves the speed of processing information. No, absolutely not. Virus makes a computer slow. It does not make a computer fast. That is why A is the right answer. Virus is a part of software, and its task is to replicate. Okay, it multiplies itself, and what it does is uh, harms your computer. It can delete file. It can make your computer slow. Many problems it can create. Which of the following is correct? Modem is a software. Okay, this is not right. Modem is not a software. Modem is an OS operating system. No, it is not an operating system. Modem helps to stabilizing. It helps in stabilizing the voltage. No, this is also not right. Modem converts analog signal to into digital and vice versa. Yes, this is absolutely right. Modem, it is the short form of modulation and demodulation. Both of these words have combined to form modem, and this conversion from analog to digital and digital to analog, that is done by modem. Okay, these the answer. Which part of the CPU performs calculations and makes decision? So the part of the CPU that does this mathematical operations task, that it is called ALU, arithmetic logic unit. So if you look at the options, option C is the right answer. Okay, next. CD-ROM stands for. So CD-ROM, students, it is compact disk read-only memory. Option A is the right answer. Next is a machine that links two networks using two different protocols. So this question is really important. The task is accomplished by when you want to connect a machine that is linked to two different networks. So that task is performed by a gateway. Is the right answer. What is the responsibility of logical unit in the CPU of a computer? So, as I told you in one of the questions, that ALU does the task of your mathematical calculations or arithmetic calculation. There is also something called LU, logical unit. Its task is to compare numbers, okay? Greater than, less than, or equals to, not equals to. That is done by logical unit. Okay, mathematical is done by ALU. Remember this. Okay, next is the system unit of a personal computer typically contains all of the following except. So the question is saying the system unit of a PC, personal computer, is the full form of PC, which contains this. Yes, a PC contains microprocessor. This is right. Disk controller is also there. Serial interface is also there. But modem is not a part of the system. It is there externally, and its task is to convert analog signals into digital and digital into analog. Okay, a modern computer operates on. So all the modern computers that we are using, like your supercomputers, your mainframes, all they operate, or you can say work. They work on data. Okay. So as you all know, the task of a computer is to process data. So that is also the task of all modern computers. Which one among the following is the main system board of a computer? CPU, keyboard, microchip, or motherboard? So motherboard is the right answer to this question. All the chips, your this RAM, ROM, all of these are connected. Or your hard disk, all these are connected into your motherboard. It is a main circuitry board of your system. An error in a computer is it a virus, bug, fatal error, or power error? The right answer is option B, bug. Bug means any flaw. Okay, there is the computer is designed to do a specific task. If it is not doing it correctly or properly, we can call it a bug. Okay, next is a compiler is used to convert the following to object code which can be executed. So which is the language that a compiler translates? Natural language, assembly, low level, or high level? The right answer is high level language. The examples of high level languages are C, C++, your Python. Okay, so what a compiler does, it translates or converts all the source code at once. Okay, interpreter goes line by line, but compiler converts all the language or the code into your object code. Object code is that code that the computer will understand. Okay, it is the binary format of your code. Next is which of the following languages a source program is written? So source program is that program that a software developer writes, and he writes in a high level language. Okay, high level language, we are calling it because it is very similar to English. Like if you want to open a file, there would be a command like open, or you want to close something, the command will be close. These type of words are used in coding so that it makes very easier for the developers to code, rather than coding in like your previous year language like natural language or assembly language. Those were very hard to code. Okay, next is ICT comprises of information and communication technology. It comprises of online learning. Yes, it does. Learning through mobile apps. Yes. Web-based learning also, yes, we can, like today you are learning through YouTube. Yes, this is also a form of ICT. So in this question, the right answer is option D, all. Which number system is used to store data and perform calculations in computer? So your octal number system, it has base 8 students, binary has base 2, decimal has 10, and hexadecimal has 16. But the number system that is used by computer is called binary number system. B is the right answer. Who played an important role in developing first supercomputer in India? So that the person behind him is Vijay Bhatkar. Uh, he was the person who has been able to develop the first supercomputer, whose name was Param 8000. It was developed in CDAC Pune in early 1990s. So Vijay Bhatkar is very important. You should know this information. The speed of processor of a computer is measured in hertz, baud, bps, or MIPS. The right answer is option A, hertz. Let's look at other options as well. Baud, students, it is used for data transmission speed. BPS is used for uh, it is used in finance. Okay, and MIPS is million instructions per second. Okay, so for processor speed, we are using hertz, like 5 gigahertz, 6 gigahertz, like that. Internet Explorer belongs to which application category? Is it a mail client, web browser, spreadsheet, or folder? Definitely, it is a web browser. We all know Internet Explorer is very famous. It was developed by Microsoft. B is the answer. What type of operating system or OS is MS-DOS? So MS-DOS is a very old operating system. It is a CLI operating system. CLI means command line interface. You might have seen sometimes you open command prompt, like the back screen comes na. The same way MS-DOS is a command line interface. Whatever you want to open, you will have to write. There are certain programs, like there is CD. CD means change directory or list, like that. We use command line interface in your MS DOS. By graphical user interface, Windows is a very good example of graphical user interface. Next is, which technology is used in compact disc? Compact disc means CDs that we use. Everybody knows CDs. There are different tracks and sectors inside a CD. So the technology behind the compact disc is laser. That is why it is called optical storage. Okay, remember this. Next is, which of the following comprise the input device? Keyboard, mouse, both, or only one? You all know keyboard is used to give instructions to the computer. Yes, it is an input device. Also, mouse is an input device. Whenever we want to open a file, we click on it with the mouse. So even mouse is also a input device. That is why C is the answer, both 1 and 2. Where are the instructions which are used to run a digital computer stored? Motherboard, hard disk, memory, or all of the above? The right answer to this question is option C, memory. The digital computer, students, it is used, it works by counting, comparing, or manipulating various digits, okay? And their combinations and the instructions, they are stored in the memory. That is why C is the answer. Next is, which of the following devices produces a permanent human readable text or graphic document? The right answer to this question is option C, printer. See, human readable means that we can read. Okay, text is the printed copy that comes out of a printer, and of graphical document, it could be an image, it could be a simple text. So the device that produces this hard copy of your document, it is called a printer. Okay, headphone is a output device. Also, all these are output devices, but human readable text, it is generated by a printer. What does BCC mean? When you're sending email, you might have seen some fields like to, CC, and BCC. Here the question is saying, what is the full form of this BCC? BCC stands for blind carbon copy. Whatever, if you have put something, any email ID in BCC, the uh, email IDs in to and CC, they cannot see who is there inside BCC. The email IDs are hidden actually, but the person who is in BCC, he can see the 2 and CC, but vice versa is not true. What is the default file extension of MS Excel files? So Microsoft Excel files, what is the extension? ACS, exe students executable files. While if you talk about MS Excel, the file extension is XLS. D is the answer. Malware is a short of. So you might have heard of a term called software. There is also a term malware, and it is the short form for malicious software. Malicious is something that causes harm, and your virus, worm, Trojan horse, logic bomb, all these are different kinds of malware, and which is the short form of malicious software. These the answer. Which of the following is a program that copies themselves throughout a computer or network? So the program that copies itself, makes multiple copies of itself, and it can harm your computer or other computers. It is called virus. Okay. C is the answer. Worm is also a type of virus. Which of the following places the common data element in order from smallest to highest? So students, the smallest is character. Then there is something called field. A field makes a record. Like if there is a student table, field is like student name, student age, student class, student marks. So this is called a different field. Like there is student one, this is field one, there is field two. So this is, and these multiple rows they combine to form a file, and multiple file combines to form a database. So the smallest to highest is option C. Next is, dash is the permanent memory built into your computer called. So the permanent memory that is built in inside your system by the manufacturer itself, it is called read only memory. Whatever is there inside a room, you cannot change it, and it has very crucial information regarding your computer. Okay, is the answer. USB type storage device is secondary, auxiliary, tertiary, or primary. USB means your universal serial bus, your pen drive. I could say it in a simple word. So, pen drive is an example of secondary storage. Is the right answer. Next is, which of the following is an extension of video file format in computers? So, as we all know, students, JPG stands for Joint Picture Export Group. It is an image file format. exe is executable file format. BMP is a image file format, and the full form is bitmap. While your MPG, moving picture export group, it is a video file format. C is the answer. Which of the following devices is required to connect a computer to the internet? So pen drive, do you think it connects you to the internet? No. Does a mouse connect to your mouse? No, not at all. DVD, does it help you to connect to the internet? Definitely not. The right answer is option D, modem. It converts analog into digital and digital into analog signals. Okay. Which of the following is an example of system software? Firefox, Notepad, Windows 98, or Avira. So student system softwares are those software which provide a platform so that other softwares are able to run on it. Operating system is a kind of system software. So if you look at the options, Firefox is a application software, Notepad is also application software, Avira is a antivirus, it is also application software, while your Windows 98 is an example of system software. D is the right answer. Okay.